Nah, I say let it die. Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and come on, who's with me, huh?
What is up? I am back. Now, I actually got some hot takes in this video. But before we get into the hot takes, please be sure to leave a like on this video. Also, subscribe if you're new. Now, a lot of people are going to be mad with DC and I guess this video in general because for a lot of people, well, actually Snyderverse fans, the DCEU is now dead. It's actually officially dead for them. But for me, I am enjoying it. I love it. And I'm going to tell you guys why and why it should never have been in total control of Zack Snyder's at all. He should just stick with Superman, did a Superman series while other people could do a Batman, a Wonder Woman. Well, they actually did Wonder Woman. But anyway, I'm going to explain what I think about the DCEU going forward. And actually, we're going to talk about Warner Brothers Discovery. Now, going to Warner Brothers Discovery on why I believe that they're just going to not even do Snyderverse at all, which, again, that is their best possibility because obviously it's not financially profitable, because if it was, obviously he would still be on board, and also they wouldn't have panicked and then replaced him for the original Justice League release. Now, I'm gonna be honest, at this point, I'm not trying to be offensive, but you guys are just delusional at this point. They said it time and time again that they're not going to really expound on that story, and obviously the Warner Brothers upfront today, they said they're not putting profit into movies as you guys would like for that to happen, for the Snyderverse to continue. They're not doing any DC movies on streaming, so that hope of them doing a Zack Snyder sequel for Justice League went out the window with that. They're not putting more than $35 million into a project for HBO Max originals, and David Zaslav reported that he's not doing original content, well, DC movies on the streaming service. He's doing that theatrically. We're gonna talk about that later on, but series will continue on DC on HBO Max, like Peacemaker. Obviously that first season was successful enough to grant it a sequel, well, a season 2 for Peacemaker. So obviously Peacemaker is successful, which I feel like Peacemaker was actually better than all of the Marvel Disney Plus shows, but that's for a different day. They don't feel like that the Snyderverse or the Ayer cut that y'all was campaigning for is profitable, obviously, because if it was, you guys would have received it. So yeah, and that was proven by Samba reports that it didn't really do well. It actually got lower than Wonder Woman 1984, and that was actually a theatrical movie, and also it went to streaming. So what does that tell you? I'm just saying. Now, I'm gonna be honest, for me, I really wasn't really a fan of Zack Snyder take on Justice League, to the point where I actually felt that they actually should have rebooted after Justice League. Quite frankly, really after BVS, to be honest with you guys, from my opinion, and then they would have avoided all this stuff, continuing with franchise with this set of Justice League members, because the actors that he chose really wasn't for me at the time. I mean, they're okay now, but I think they could have been better, if that makes sense. It looks like they're actually going with stuff that's financially successful, meaning Aquaman, the first DCEU movie to make $1 billion. Maybe Wonder Woman. Well, I honestly think Wonder Woman, even though Wonder Woman 1984 didn't do well. First of all, it was like in the pandemic, and also the movie wasn't really good. But hey, it was a misstep. I think they can get back on the right track with a third film. As long as they introduce more Amazons as main characters, I think they will get right back on track. And plus, hey, even over at Marvel, Thor actually had 2 bad movies, in my opinion, and he got actually a great movie in the third movie. So, hey, I mean, that's just me. They're actually trying to build up to a shared universe, which that actually should happen, and that's what should happen overall. And actually, it's actually quite embarrassing that BVS couldn't make it to $1 billion, honestly, and Aquaman did. That's really quite embarrassing, and that featured 3 of their biggest heavy hitters of the whole franchise, and they couldn't make it to $1 billion. That's quite sad. Even Wonder Woman, the original Wonder Woman, almost made it past BVS box office. But anyway, I'm super excited that DC is finally being better, which I really hope that it could be, and actually getting rid of Zack Snyder's imprint on DC characters, because I really don't understand why you guys think that he owns these characters. It's not his characters. He don't own these characters, so I don't understand why you guys think that he should have total creative control over all these characters. I mean, it was really absurd, actually. If you guys was on Twitter like a couple months back, actually, and on YouTube, quite frankly, it was like a real hate campaign against the Batman, just because they couldn't get their Snyderverse. But hey, I don't know. You guys gonna believe what you guys gonna believe, but that's all I got for you guys. I'm super excited for DC's future. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys soon for more videos. Peace.